Have you ever felt like the world decided your worth before you did? Like your path was labeled not for you before you even got to try? People around me didn't say I was useless. They said I wasn't the study type. They said, you should go into the arts. That's your only talent. And as long as you can draw, can already lah. Sounds nice, right? But let's be real. It didn't feel like a compliment. It felt like a border being drawn around my future. As if I was only allowed to be one thing. As if learning, discovering, dreaming, those were things meant for other people. So in primary school, I didn't take studies seriously. I showed up, but I wasn't really there. Academics just didn't click. And back then, I didn't think it mattered. So I learned it in the normal technical stream in secondary school. And some people call it as a dead end. But for me, that's where I started fighting. I gave it my all. And guess what? I came top in class. That moment changed me. Because for the first time, I thought, maybe I can do more than people expect. So I progressed to normal academic. That move felt huge, but it came pressure. To be honest, I slacked again. I slipped back into my old habits. I stopped believing in myself. And when people saw me fall, they said, she's only good at creative things. And they repeated, just let her do art. Even the encouragement felt like a soft version giving up on me. Like the only space I could hold was a small one. So after graduating, I got into nursing, thanks to my skills in National Civil Defense Cadet Corps. In short, NCDCC. That experience helped me build first aid skills, discipline, courage, and confidence to step in and save a life if I needed to. So, nursing made sense on paper, but in my heart, I knew it wasn't for me. I didn't want to be a nurse, but I said yes, not to the course, but to everyone else's opinion of what would be best for me. Eventually, I pulled out. I rejected the offer before I officially enrolled. And by then, the intake window was over. And just like that, I was stuck. One whole year gone, and that year felt like a failure. I worked part-time, retook my N-levels, and traveled 2 hours every day for classes. Let's be honest, I didn't just lose time. I lost a part of myself trying to please everyone else. I was waiting to be seen, waiting to start. So that year became the moment before everything changed. So I tried applying again. And the courses I wanted were business and accounting, but they were full. Instead, I got mechatronics and robotics engineering. And I started off, mechatronics and robotics? Are you sure you said this is the right girl? Then I was like, that's when my mom said something that I'll never forget. You already wasted a year listening to other people. Go explore. Maybe this is the start of something better. So that gave me the courage to accept the offer. But I didn't know what was waiting for me. I knew that this time, I was going to do it in my way. If it didn't make sense to anyone else, I was going to hold a space for myself. So I walked into my first mechatronics class, thinking that I'll be lost. But something unexpected happened. I loved it. The hands-on work, the coding, it was new and challenging. But yes, also fun. Suddenly, school wasn't something that I dragged myself to. It became something that I looked forward to. It felt like a whole new world. Yes, Aladdin. Instead of a flying carpet, my magic was a robot on wheels that could dance. But I didn't get here alone though. When I first stepped into this space, I didn't really see myself as someone who could lead or create or even speak up. I was just trying to get by. But some people saw something different. My lecturers, Madam Lin and Mr. Fabian, they didn't treat me like I was behind. They challenged me and trusted me with things that felt bigger than me until they weren't. My section head, Mr. Joseph, he gave me the mic, literally and figuratively. He gave me space to grow, space to believe. He gave me space to believe that I could actually rise. He didn't just hand me a task. He held space for who I could become. And that changed everything. Because when someone believes in you constantly, it's hard to start not believing it too. Some people think that's like, so I began to actually lead projects. I spoke up. I took initiative. And slowly, I stopped seeing myself as someone who's catching up. I started seeing myself as someone building something. Not a mistake, but a maker. People often think that second chances are about luck. Like someone picks you up and gives you a free ride. But I figured out that second chances are actually built. They are messy, they are slow. And sometimes they start with a rejection. I mean, mine definitely did. That wrong course, robotics became the course that opened up my future. That wasted year became a year of reflection and rebuilding. And the rejected application was just a redirect in disguise. So, second chances are not about erasing the past. They're from learning from it. It's what you choose to do in the moment before the next door opens. I was just someone in progress. My detour was just space. Space for my growth, my voice, and my next step. People told me that I wasn't fit to study. Here I am, now in a field that blends technology, innovation, and creativity. Things that I thought I wouldn't touch. I get to design, build, and code. And maybe one day, I'll get a robot that tells me when I'm about to fail my exams. Or maybe one that fetches my bubble tea. Priorities first. So here's what I'll leave you with. Sometimes, detours are the best part of the story. And sometimes, detours are the exact road that leads you home. Although, it might take you a little longer, so you enjoy your journey. Thank you.